How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Quiet. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best Nintendo Switch settings for Season 3, Chapter 3, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so here, let's start off with my video settings. Here's my brightness, 150%. 150% is good because you guys can see in the dark. You know, I don't use any of this user interface contrast. I don't really think you need to have any of this on. Colorblind mode, I'm not colorblind, and I don't think that any of the colorblind settings actually do anything. Here for graphics quality, I have them off because you don't need high resolution textures and all that, because having high textures on is just gonna increase lag and it is gonna reduce your performance. By reducing performance, you're gonna get more lag spikes and all that, and like nothing's gonna render, if you know what I mean. Show FPS, you could have this off. Some people like to have this off, but I like to have it on because I don't know, it's just to show the viewers that I'm on 30 FPS. But yeah, you can see on the bottom left hand corner of my screen it says 30 FPS. You can have it off if you want, but I like to keep it on personally. Okay, power saving mode, you do not need to have this on, but you can if you want, if you're playing on handheld and you don't want your Nintendo Switch to die so easily. But what the setting does is that it makes your Nintendo Switch weaker so that your battery could survive for longer. So I don't see any benefit in doing that since I play docked, and I don't need to save my power while it's docked, you know. So yeah, here's my matchmaking regions. You can see NA West. Here I have it on English by default because I'm Turkish. I have toggle sprint on, auto open doors on, so then I don't need to keep on pressing my door button, you know. Mantle activation, I think it's better to have hold jump than to hold forward, just to avoid those unnecessary mantles. Hold to swap pickup, I think it's better to have this on because say there's a gun on the ground, like a SCAR for example, and you have a pump and you want to switch those out, then you just press and hold on your pickup button and then it'll just swap out the item that's currently in your inventory. Toggle targeting, I like to have this off. Disable pre-edit option, I like to have this off because if you have it on, it just increases your input delay and it will make edits not register at all, and that's pretty damn annoying. Turbo building, I like to have it on so I could just press and hold and like the item will continue to build. Confirm edit on release, you should have this on. There's no reason to have it off. Contextual tips off. Invert view, there's no reason to have your view inverted because that just messes up your steering and stuff. I have this on, disabled, and replays, I don't know what this is. HUD scale, usually for like creative videos I have it at 45, but in game I like to have it at 95, 96. I have show spectator count on so then I can see how many people are spectating me. I could just dance. Reticle, I have it on because, like, you know, player health, resources, you guys copy these if you want. The unnecessary ones that you need off, this, and this. You don't need any of those 6 on. Okay, the only ones you really need on for the lowest input delay, you guys should have only these 5 settings on because everything else is kind of unnecessary. You don't need to know who eliminates who unless you're stream sniping, you know. But I personally like to have these on. Here's my gyro settings. I have it on, always, and none. My sensitivity, I kind of change it in creative. I go to 2.7, but in game I put it to 1.7 because yeah, changing your sensitivity like all the time is bad, but switching from a high sensitivity in creative to a low sensitivity in game will make my aiming so much better, as you can see in like these clips. And having high sensitivity really helps for editing, just like in these clips. And yeah, personally I like to have it at 0.90 to 1 instead of 1 to 1, because I don't know, 1 to 1 just doesn't feel right. And acceleration, I put it on legacy. Flick stick, I have it off because I don't need to have flick stick on when I could just flick my controller like with my wrist, you know, and like throw it across the room. Scope multiplier, I have it at 0.70. Aiming 0.60. Harvesting multiplier 1.2, 1.4, 1.2. Handle gyro space, I have it on player. At player, I have it on player. Standard 0, 5.0, 0 dead zone. And you copy these last settings right here. These are the best stick settings. If you were to play on stick, I personally would use these exact aiming sensitivities because these are the best for aimbot basically. And here I have these two on 0.2 because like I use double edit bind, so like this doesn't matter. If it's really low, then I might accidentally slide when I don't want to, but if it's like higher, then it'll take more effort to slide. So, you know, there's no like unnecessary sliding, you know. Pitch 0.1. Vibration off because having it on actually kills your battery life. Build mode sensitivity 1.3. Have this at 1.2 on. You guys should copy these settings. These are the best aiming sensitivities. Here, you guys could just pause the video to get through these settings if you guys want. Audio. Here, I have main at 100%. 0% for music because I don't know. I find the music annoying, but like you guys don't need to copy these settings. What you guys could copy, which is very good, is visualize sound effects. These are especially good if you don't use headphones in game like me. I don't exactly know where the people are coming from, so having these footsteps on the screen would be really nice, so then I could go to wherever they are or try to avoid them, or you know. Voice chat, everybody, open mic, party on. Alright, here are the best settings. These are my settings that can make me edit like this. These settings are the best settings. I've been using these for 2 years, and I haven't changed it at all. So here, these are my settings right here. As you can see, I use A to edit. People think I use right D-pad, but if you have switch mode / edit and a switch mode and another edit button, like if you have this, it can, if you have 2 edit buttons and 2 switch mode buttons, then it could actually decrease input delay and make your edits so much smoother. Your edits will feel responsive and your builds will place, like, there's just so much benefits to having this. But me, I like to have it on in creative because it doesn't matter in a pub match. In a pub match, you're not going to be doing 50 edits per second like I do in game, and you're most likely going to have double or triple the ping that you have in a pub match than you do in creative. So in a public match or arena or anything, I would keep it at this. And here are my build controls and my edit controls. Here I use A to edit, right? And then I use ZR to select and then ZL to confirm. I use 3 fingers to make 1 edit. Ability controls, dead zone, account and privacy. I can receive gifts. If you guys want, you guys can go and add my epic. It's quiet with the dot. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding some people, for example. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and to use code QUIET in the Fortnite item shop when buying anything. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.